Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have a great day today. And day 4 of the 5 days of vehicles for this year has just released to Jailbreak. And today I'm going to talk about nearly everything that was added as part of day 4. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. And if you want to check out the changelog, please feel free to click on the link in the description below. So for today, we got the Chiron Revamp with functional doors and engine start. So yeah, the Chiron has finally been revamped, my friends. I know it took long enough, but after so many requests regarding the Chiron, it has been revamped. So it does look very different now, which is awesome. I think I should actually be a cop for this because it would make a bit more sense, to be honest. So the Chiron has been revamped, and as you can see, this is the brand new model. It was created by Mr. Pizza. So honestly, I think Mr. Pizza did a pretty good job making the model. I think the back was made by Pizza because originally it was made by Asimo, but it seems like it has been updated, but I'm not too sure about that. I love the new revamp. I think this looks a lot better than the original, but that's just my opinion. Please feel free to let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the new revamp. So the Eclaire price has been increased from 500,000 to 600,000. So that's a small little change that was made to the Eclaire. If you owned the Eclaire beforehand, you would get a free upgrade. So you didn't have to pay anything just for this vehicle. And yeah, you can definitely tell that this is a really nice looking vehicle. The headlights look even better, and I think this is a very nice looking vehicle. And it is a bit of a shame that seat color has been removed from this model, but that's fine. The vehicle itself, though, has kind of remained the same in statistics, so I don't think the vehicle is too different from before. And alongside, there is actually a startup sound when you enter the brand new Chiron, so that's cool. And you can also see that we got ourselves a couple other details that weren't part of the original Chiron. So over here inside of the interior, yeah, it looks a lot better than the original Chiron's interior. The steering wheel looks a whole lot better. We got some improved headlights, like I said earlier in the video, as well as a pretty decent looking loadout. Yeah, you can see we got the lever and some buttons, so that's a pretty cool looking interior. I prefer this model over the original, despite the fact that there was a huge controversy regarding the Chiron's revamp. So yeah. Updated successor tune with more high-end. So the successor has been updated. So the tuning of the successor has been modified a little bit. I believe what they meant by the change with the tuning is that the successor has been made a bit faster. I'm not too sure. But yeah, the successor has been slightly updated, so that's good. Added new weapon camera system that prevents peeking through walls. So beforehand, it used to be able to look through walls with any weapon, but as of this update, it has been fixed. And yeah, you can see that I can still look through the window because you're supposed to be able to look through windows in Jailbreak. However, before this update, you used to be able to look through walls when holding any weapon, but as of this update, that has been fixed, and as you can see, yeah, it doesn't work. What happens is the camera will stay where it's at, and you can see that, yeah, it is a whole lot better than it was before. Holy cow, it took them long enough for this bug to be fixed. So, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, I believe, was the one who fixed the bug, so thank you, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, for that. Added reload sounds from other players in the server, so you can now hear their reload sounds as of this update. Cleaned up weapon reloads, so weapon reloads have been fixed up. So that's good. Sub-weapon reloads have been changed. Fixed camera sensitivity slider for controllers. So the sensitivity for those playing on a controller has been fixed. So that's good. I'm not sure if I feel anything different with the sensitivity, but I believe they did actually fix up the sensitivity. Moved jet yaw from D-pad to joystick on controllers. Okay, so I'm on mobile, so I'm not too sure if this will affect me, but that's still a pretty good change right there. Using the joystick honestly makes more sense when driving the jet. Fixed characters not hiding when scrolling into first person inside a vehicle. I did not know that. Removed a light appearing above the tunnel near the prism. Removed server control spawn train. So as of this update, you can no longer spawn trains using the server control tower. And I believe the reason is because spawning trains was a bit problematic, especially with the new robbery system. So as of this update, you can no longer officially spawn trains from the server control tower, which is a definite rest in pizza right there. So as you can see, this beloved tower right here has been changed up. So it shows nothing but these nice looking particles. Removed Rouge palm tree at the Bay Airport. I made day 3's update video yesterday, and apparently there was a floating palm tree at the Bounty Bay Airport, but as of this update, it has been removed. Yeah, that was hilarious. So yeah, the palm tree is no longer there. Added no vehicles region to power plant entry. Yeah, you can no longer actually drive vehicles in the power plant. Remember when you used to be able to drive vehicles like the 𝗬𝙪𝙩 inside of the power plant? Well, as of this update, you no longer can. So they have fixed up the ability to spawn vehicles inside of the power plant. So you no longer can drive vehicles inside of the power plant. Improved wheel sizing on the Volt 4x4. So after so long, the Volt 4x4's wheels have been fixed up. So this is the Volt 4x4 over here, and as you can see, the wheels have been fixed up. Finally, it took them long enough for the wheels to be fixed up. And yeah, they definitely look a lot better than before. I'll just be honest right there. You can finally use the void rims on the Volt 4x4 correctly again. So, thank you, Asimo. Fixed the power plant puzzle appearing behind crew battle UI. Fixed the server control disco party positions. Fixed being unable to enter a vehicle after arrest in a crew battle. Fixed C4 velocity buildup and fleeing allowing seated prison escapes. Okay, I did hear about this glitch, and I'm pretty sure Model made a video about the glitch before, but it has been a pretty well-known glitch back in 2021. So the glitch is now fixed. So you can no longer do that to yourself, and instead you just explode like normal. Fixed a server crash bug from cuttable glass. I did not know cuttable glass can crash the game. Silenced many non-harmful errors from our console. So if I do F9, yeah, you can see there are way less errors now. There were a good amount beforehand, and I believe that will help improve performance for those playing on mobile, so that's good. Fixed wheels from not using model-defined scales on vehicles without a tire mesh. I guess the rims definitely needed to fit properly with all the wheel types, so there you go. You're absolutely welcome, my friends. Fixed a third method that allowed furniture to be placed outside home bounds. Wow, I guess the bug was really existent, wasn't it? Fixed a glider bug that caused players to get stuck after jumping. So if you were playing on a controller or mobile, you will probably know what the bug is like, but as of this update, it has been fixed, and you now correctly escape your own glider by just jumping, regardless of what device or version you're playing on. So normally if you're on PC, you could just press jump and boom, you'll be back to normal. And apparently the radio buttons do not line up correctly when you use an item like a donut or a juice, so hopefully they fix that for day 5. But if you're on controller or mobile, then the bug was persistent, but as of this update, the bug is now fixed. So as you can see, I can correctly get out my glider, and I'll be able to do other things like driving, so that's good. Removed the 1.25k bounty cap on unbanned players. So you can now officially have 20,000 bounty if you are a player with the unbanned pass. And to begin with, I didn't even know there was a bounty cap for those who just got unbanned from Jailbreak. Dogs are now removed on Battle Royale Start, and jetpacks are now removed on Battle Royale Start. And dropped items in the map are now removed on Battle Royale Start. So unfortunately, I cannot start Battle Royale because I'm the only one in my server, but they did fix up dogs, jetpacks, and dropped items when you start Battle Royale. Now they will despawn, so that's good. With that being said, today's update kind of fell a bit small, but it was pretty good. Now, I didn't actually see any mention regarding the walking animation bug, so I'm pretty sure it is still in the game, but hopefully it does get fixed up real soon. Overall, I do like the new Chiron revamp. I think the Chiron looks a tad bit better now. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely looks a lot more accurate to the original 𝗫𝙪𝙯, but at the same time, it's still a Bugatti Chiron, so that's good. I'm not really into cars, but please feel free to let me know what you lads think about the brand new Chiron revamp. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I am actually going to see if the jetpack bug still exists. Basically, a bug where your walking animation breaks. And it seems like that, yeah, I need to refill. Oops. And the torquing animation still works, unfortunately, so hopefully this animation gets fixed up on day 5, and for some reason my crosshair is a bit buggy. Yeah, I don't know why. That is very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and refill my jetpack, and let's see if it still exists, and the answer is yes, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't like the animation bug, but still, I like some of these changes, and today's update just felt pretty small, but it's pretty good at the same time. So day 5 is going to release today by the time this video gets released, and I can't wait to see what is going to be introduced as part of day 5, because it might be a potential bike, so we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I may go back to live streaming today, so thank you all for your patience. My name is Mr. Vince, and I'll see you guys next time.